having a problem getting this jacket going, so I thought I would do a video and you can watch me try to get this thing to go correctly. I'm actually, ouch, I'm trying not to poke myself there. Can you see that from there? You can see where I'm having problems getting a good stitch going. Over there it was dropping it some and so forth. I don't want to stitch through this much paper, so I'm removing it as I go along, I hope. Or at least most of it. Okay, so let's see what it's going to do for me on this one. I finished off right here, and my boot had oil in it, so my boot wasn't moving correctly, so I took it off and cleaned my boot and put it back on, rethreaded, and hopefully it's going to behave a bit better. Actually, I'm hoping it doesn't, so you can see some of the steps that I do to remedy a bad stitch or a bad behaving machine, because I know how frustrating that gets. And of course, for right now, let's see how this works out. One thing that's notable with what I'm doing right now, let's see if I can see. When you're working on a larger garment or a heavier garment, you want to keep as much of it as close to the center or where you're actually embroidering. Whoa, sorry, I just hit the camera, and now you're going to get seasick. If the jacket or whatever you're working on is hanging off, it can cause an irregular stitch as the gravity will be pulling it in one direction, and then the machine has to work extra hard to get it to go the opposite direction. This is a woman's cute vintage retro Levi jacket I got a few years back, and now one of my granddaughters hopefully is grown enough that she'll fit into it, and she requested flowers with pointy petals. So this is what I came up with. I love sewing for my granddaughters jackets and so forth. They're a little bit hard to fit. Her older sister, let's see, the one I'm doing this one for is 18. Her older sister is 21. And she was measured for a wedding dress. It turns out she's a 00. And it's really hard to find things at the thrift store in a 00. So we'll see if this one will fit in this cage. And if it doesn't fit her, then hopefully she'll like it's slightly baggy, or I might be able to take it in a bit. We'll see. Whoops, I got to go down here and do those little bumps before I remove this. I'm going to be actually doing a lot of this freehand, simply because I'm running over areas that's going to have another color. And she wanted this in purples and blues and so forth. So I'm going to do the purples and blues and the flowers and do some nice greens. Well, since this is completely cutting away, I'm probably going to have to do some more outlining before I do the filling in to continue. outline right there. And when I go on to the color that will be going on this here, come on, there we go. Or not. I'll be able to cover over, boy, I'm just having it today. I don't know if that's going to stay there or not. I'm going to decide on another blue or purple, and to be continued.